And we are live. How we doing tonight? Ready for 2 breaks? Shoot, I'd love to have seen 3 today. But we'll see what happens. So we're going to start things off with a little football tonight. And then we have Heritage Baseball that just hit the 25-team mark probably about an hour and a half ago. So that we were looking to schedule. And you know how it is. I try to logistically plan out how we're going to not only break things, but, get the cards back out and all the timing of everything. And on top of all the crazy fun that life is. So I'm hoping that we can get at least some kind of confirmation if we're going to have a second half to that Heritage case. Because if we do, I'd like to run it within the next 24 hours at the max. So that we can get everything sorted, because it's going to be a lot of cards, and plan some new breaks. So we want to keep the momentum rolling here. And it's starting today with football, the mini banger football break. So we got mini helmets and hangers in this break. Some fun ones, rookies and stars. They say hangers are bangers, so that's kind of what we're going with there. All right, and kind of sandwiched in between, but not to be forgotten, we got a couple of these Prism Draft mega boxes. That'll provide a little bit of extra fun, an autograph in each box. And then, of course, the main thing that we're going to be chasing after in this break, all right, we got a TriStar autographed Platinum mini helmet, one each from 2020 and 2021. Then we have a 2020 Leaf autographed mini helmet, and a 2020 TriStar autograph mini helmet. So that is from the Red Series. So they had a few different, I think they had, 2 or 3 series? I forget. The helmets, the jerseys, they've been doing multiple series every year. And that is what we got going on there. So here's the deal. There's still 7 teams left. But now they're only available on Drip. All right. So what does that mean? Well, that means if you're watching on Facebook or some other platform, what you're going to have to do is find the link that Drip has set up for you. All right. It's in the title, or it could be, if you're watching on a mobile device on Facebook, next to where it says live chat, click overview, and then it'll be in there. Jump on to Drip, and here's what's still left. You got the Jets at $52.95. Definitely strong contenders for a mini helmet, as well as Zach Wilson rookies available. The Eagles are $62.95. So Devonta Smith could be your cushion, or maybe something in the mini helmets. There's been a lot of Eagles, a lot of Philly show signers that have shown up in TriStar products in the last couple of years. How about them Cowboys? $84.95. So the deal with the Cowboys is this. TriStar is based out of Texas, and they got a lot of Cowboy signers under their umbrella. It wouldn't shock me if 2 of these helmets ended up being Cowboy helmets. All right. That's just how strong the odds are. It could be none, but that's just how strong the odds are when you got a team like the Cowboys there. Dolphins, another strong one in the helmets, and you've got rookie Jalen Waddle. They're $67.95. Chargers, $54.95. And, usually you got names like Charlie Joyner in there, but with 3 out of the 4 helmets coming out of 2020, fingers crossed, maybe Justin Herbert shows up. Seahawks, 39.95. They also come out pretty fairly often with a mini helmet. Russell Wilson's a bit of a chase, but Steve Largent, among several names that often pops up in these. And then you got the Chiefs at 47.95. And, again, you're chasing Mahomes, but you do have guys that show up. All right. Jan Stenrud, Tyreek Hill are a couple that I know showed up because, like, literally I can see them. Well, they're technically by the pole, but they're like straight ahead in front of me. A couple times the Chiefs didn't get picked up. Well, I ended up with them, so I know they got some weight. So those are the 7 teams that are left, and just like the last break we did here on Drip, well, I expect a couple of these teams to go right now. Maybe half of them would probably be a fair expectation. The rest, well, I don't know. Don't let those hits be misses, because then they end up in the shop and people say, "Oh, this is cool," and I say, "Yeah, that's on the table there because it was a miss." What's a miss? Well, it's a hit, but nobody got it, so now I'm selling it. All right? Don't let those hits be misses. Have some fun here. Hey, Larry, what's going on? And we're going to do roll call in just a hot second. I also want to let you be aware that we have another video planned for 10:30. And that is going to be 6 boxes of 2022 Heritage. Plus, because there's a plus a Leaf Pro Set Metal box, a Leaf Metal Draft Jumbo box. So we're guaranteeing you at least a 101. One 101 is going to come out tonight. All right? No questions asked. Hands down. And then 4 Leaf Draft Blasters. So, it's a little bit deeper checklist than the hobby stuff. It's not metal finish. They're paper cards, but still out of about 144 autograph subjects, we went through the whole list. 48 of them very strong names, including Jack Leiter, who you can't find too often. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we got left. We have the Diamondbacks, the Red Sox, the White Sox, the Padres, and the Blue Jays. In the football break here, until we show the first hit, you can jump in this. All right, once we show the first hit, that is it, my friends. That is it. But until then, you can jump in this break. All right? When I wipe these teams out, I'm going to put up the teams for Heritage to give us a little opportunity to move those teams on Drip. And at that point, once I offer them up on Drip, then I'm going to pull down the Facebook posts. So if you really, really want to get in on that, let me know, and we'll take care of you. All right, so let's do this. Nothing to it but to do it. I am going to set up here our roll call, and I also want to share our Facebook video in the group and on my timeline, so we get maximum visibility on that. So just bear with me for about 90 seconds while we do that. But then we have a few things that we could, a few directions we could possibly go in. Somebody had asked about if we're going to do a break with some baseballs a few nights ago, and yes, that was one of the plans. I wanted to do Heritage first, but I did want to do kind of like how we did this mini banger with football. Looking to do a ball buster break. All right. So let's see here. Where is it? There it is. So anybody have any questions on anything for me? Especially those on Drip who maybe haven't seen us before or have kind of popped in a few times and want to say hi and I don't know, all that good stuff. Conversation's important here. All right, I like us to be interactive. and enjoy this time, because whether you're trying to fill up your collection, your personal collection, or you're looking to score a huge hit and make a flip, this is still a hobby, and bottom line is we want to have some fun, right? A lot of stuff going on. You got the Final Four. Looks like that's all set now, right? With the last game there. The Cinderella story's over, but I mean, still a incredible accomplishment for St. Peter's. They're kind of local, I think, here, right? They're in New Jersey. I remember. Meanwhile, a team that maybe like 10 years ago was the constant Cinderella story until they stopped being a Cinderella story and started becoming favorites. Gonzaga went out early this year. Then he had them down to win the whole thing. So, all right. Pulling up the checklist. Names list here. John McClellan, Jeremy Corbin, Chad Reagan, Melissa Marin, Joseph Turnbull, Larry Cole's here, Gail Anderson's here. Happy birthday to you too. David Sipes, Steve Marone looks like has joined us on Drip. Mike Coleman, John Wright, and Andrew Fryman. So, I'm loving it here. The word is still getting around, but the word is definitely getting around. I mean, we've actually had shop owners stop in here from like Atlantic County and people from Monmouth County kind of getting the buzz. So we're having traffic, and I think that once we kind of get settled in, we do our grand opening celebration. I think that's going to help us out a lot as far as some of the selection issues. It's tough to say we have selection issues because I got like 300 products just sitting back there at minimum, 300 different SKUs, not counting singles or memorabilia pieces or toys or stuff like that. Just wax. Just the wax, man. All right. So, but I mean, we've always prided ourselves on big selection and big numbers, and we want to take that piece back. So, if you ask me when we started doing this almost 8 years ago, I said I didn't want to be one of the big guys because at the time I was still working a job and I had little kids. But you know what? The more I see what's happening to the hobby, and I was happy being a medium-sized guy until they took everything away. So I want to play with the big boys now. We have thousands of followers, so it's not like we're new kids on the block and nobody knows us. I'm not going to go jumping around in a crop top. I'm not going to give you false promises. I'm not going to use bad language. Sometimes the filter just tries. I know when I got my lip busted open the other day, I may have said a few words I didn't want to, but I still love my children, even the one that headbutted me. But I still want to keep that family atmosphere that we try to keep here too. So not just family friendly, but like give people individual attention. I think that is really what is allowing word of mouth to help us out so much here, is that we do have a lot of people saying, like, this guy's cool. Like, I walked into a store and he told me things he didn't have to, and about things that I wanted to know about the hobby. There's a lot of new people out there. And there was a lot of new people in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. And before we kind of got filtered on the Facebook a lot, we were reaching those people and, bringing out the positives in the hobby. And we want to continue to do that. All right. So what's more positive than getting started with this break, right? I got a few people to message here. Just checking. All right, we got all our answers. So let me just get everybody in the football break the chance to watch, and then we're going to get started. Again, I scheduled it on Drip for 10:45, but I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to take that long. But we're going to give some time so I can communicate to those in the Heritage break as well, because I also want to see who's keeping their teams. Hashtag AKYT, kind of something around here, right? Always keep your teams, but you don't have to. We see what happens sometimes when one doesn't. So I want to give that opportunity whenever we're doing a case. I like to break it down so that we can make it affordable for as many people as possible to jump in if they, don't want to do a full case, especially since I add extra stuff in there to make it more fun. I get that. That's cool. But if you're all in, I want you in, so not to miss out. All right. So I'm just getting messages out. I will read off the remaining teams one more time, and then we will get to ripping. All right, you're here. You're here. I did not see you. All right, these are the last couple guys. Yeah. All right, that should do it. Good luck, everybody. For those not in yet, just to review, we're about to open 4 boxes of Rookies and Stars. Hanger boxes, I should say. Okay. You got the Red Scope Parallels exclusively in there. So there's where the bangers come from, because that's what they say about hangers. So 4 hanger boxes, 2 mega boxes of Prism Draft, and then a 2020 Leaf Autograph Mini Helmet, a 2020 TriStar Red Series Autograph Mini Helmet, and the last 2 years we got a mini helmet from TriStar Platinum Edition, so 2020 and 2021. All right. No, that's it. Let's do this. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's rip you a new one. Hey, Christopher, what's going on? So let's start with Rookies and Stars. Let's tempt fate. Maybe we get something cool out of here. And the break is not full. So if you look here on the drip shop, these are the remaining teams. Jets, 52.95. Eagles, 62.95. Cowboys, 84.95. Dolphins, 67.95. Chargers, 54.95. Seahawks, 39.95. And the Chiefs are 47.95. And again, until we show the first hit, you got maybe a few minutes to think about it. If you want to grab a team, grab a couple teams. And it's first come, first serve only on the drip shop. So here we go. I don't know. You think we'll get one of these boxes will have a hit? Could happen. So for those who are not aware of our precedents, probably the oddest thing that could happen is we get a collegiate football mini helmet, right? If the team name's already on the helmet, well, then that's pretty easy there. All right. But if we get a collegiate one, this is how we do it. If it's a current player, then it's just going to go to the current team that they're on, or a free agent. It'll go to the team that last had their rights. But if it's a retired player, generally we do these in our Facebook group. As we're starting to get more involved with drip, we may change how we do things a little bit. But in my Facebook group, I'll have a third-party video runner randomize it, and it would go between any team that player played for in parts of 3 seasons or more. So if they played like 2.5 seasons, well, that's still parts of 3 seasons, right? If they got traded at some point. So they had to, in 3 different years, have been on the team's roster in order for that team to be considered for the random. So like if it's Joe Montana, the Chiefs, sorry, you're out. But, I mean, it's Joe Montana. It should go to 49ers anyway. That's the reason why I became a Giants fan. Grew up 49ers fan, and the second the Chiefs traded him, or the 49ers traded him to the Chiefs, back then you just didn't do that. Now, oh my God, it's so commonplace to see people who you'd think are lifers go to another team. I played 11 years for this team, and now I'm going to this one. Or Tom Brady, I played for almost 2 decades for the Patriots. Let's go to the Bucks, right? Yeah. Well, but back then, that just didn't happen. Can you imagine Dan Marino taking 2 years on the Browns? I mean, it probably would have been nice for the Browns, and they would have actually had a quarterback in that time frame, but still. All right. Well, we won't put down Bernie Kosar. Anyways. We got Nick Chubb, Zeke, George Kittle, Aaron Rodgers, a guy, type of guy that you would expect to be a lifer for the Packers. We'll see what happens those last few years, but yeah. T. Higgins, Cam Akers. And then we have Aaron Jones here. All right, that's what? Purple, magenta. I don't know. But did I take the sleeves out of here earlier? I might have to grab sleeves in a second. Jalen Hurts. And Jabril Cox for the Cowboys, which are still available. Those cards are not numbered. Then you got your red scopes. And we got Trey Lance, 49ers. That's a Crusade, a rookie. And Russell Wilson, formerly of the Seahawks, but that's what it says on the card. So that's where it's going to go. So there are your 2 retail exclusive parallels. How about a little return of the Mac here? Mac Jones, Airborne. And I think they're all prisms. They're all silvers, but it still looks pretty. So, got Aaron Jones, Khalil Mack, Rashad Bateman, Kyle Pitts, draft class. Kyler Murray, standing ovation. Devonta Adams. Trevon Moehrig. Kellen Mond. How about them Cowboys again? Micah Parsons. Michael Carter for those Jets, Jets. That one will go with the parallel that we saw before. We got Rondale Moore. A lot of rookies and stars, but a lot of rookies. That's cool. Kwity Paye, Jalen Waddle for those Dolphins. So it's not like those teams will go home with nothing. Trey Sermon. And then all about that base. There's a Brady base. Ace of base. I saw the sign. Patrick Mahomes. No, not too late. We haven't pulled the first hit yet. So you can still get in. Matter of fact, I had some sleeves in here, and I think I accidentally took them into the main part of the store. So I just got to grab a couple packs of sleeves, which I got some right here in the office. So that's always good. Didn't have to go far. So Jets are now gone. Jets, Jets. Definitely a few of these I want to top load. Rat away. Good on the exclusives there. And how about them Cowboys? Those are gone as well. And then remaining teams. Again, if you're on Facebook, you got to get it out of the drip shop here at this point. Eagles, $62.95. Dolphins, $67.95. Chargers, $54.95. Seahawks, $39.95. And hey, if you don't pull a Vinny helmet, at least, what's the worst that'll happen? Your consolation prizes, a stack of cards that'll include this star-studded Russell Wilson. And then you can reminisce about when he was on your team for all those years. All right, so that's gone there, and this pile's here, and we can get back to it. We'll do one more Rookies and Stars box. We'll give one more opportunity for you guys to see some, potentially nice cards that all you got to do is jump on it on the Drip Shop, okay? Then we're going to open a Prism draft, and, from there. And the way it works, because that's a collegiate product too, same deal as with the helmets. Now, let's say it's some retired, like base cards. That's just kind of discretion when I'm sorting it. I mean, that's not a big deal. But if it's a hit or a significantly low-numbered card, which we call numbered to 50 or less, right? That's kind of our border. It's got to be numbered. So if it's a short print, then it's still... if it's a short print, it'll go to random. Unless it's unless there's multiple teams involved, then we have another system for that. But then we'll randomize it. All right. Oh, we're doing good with the parallels in here. Let's see what we got. I didn't see a hit, but I also don't open a lot of retail, so I don't always know where to look exactly. Saquon, Jamal Adams, Kylan Hill, and then scope these out. Packers, Brett Favre, Airborne. One of the great quarterbacks in the game. I guess the same could be said for this guy. All right, we'll give him some credit, right? Tom Brady. So Tom Brady, Red Scope parallel. And do we got any more great player parallels coming up here? I mean, Tom Brady unretired, but, you know, got some great retired player action going on here. How about Jerry Rice with the Silver Crusade? I like that. All right. Now, let's see some rookies. Got Kyle Trask. He's somebody who's very Trask-oriented, I guess. Najee Harris, draft class. Got Nick Bosa, Alvin Kamara, Josh Allen, Travis Etienne. Kind of a mystery player because he was actually a first-round pick last year, and then he got injured in training camp. So we really didn't see him. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't. Maybe Urban Meyer won't ruin this one. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence can kind of bounce back and get into that status that many, preseason believed that he would be able to achieve, being a dominant quarterback. But he wasn't ready for action on day one. You know what I mean? Or season one. So he needs a little seasoning before we get too excited about him, right? Looks like we're going to have the same run of rookies that we did the last one. So it's just one of those random things that happens. Oh, not all of them are the same, though. Kadarius Toney. All right. Yeah, most of them are the same. Kwity Paye, Jalen Waddle. I got 2 Jalen Waddles if somebody wants the Dolphins there. It's all about that base, All right. Really Mahomes. We're going to see a hit come up. Comprende? So this is last call. Last call to jump in on this break. There are 5 teams still available. Eagles, 62.95. Haven't seen much from them yet. Dolphins, 67.95. We're already a couple of Waddle rookie cards in. Nothing crazy, But I mean, something's better than nothing. That's the thing. We always going to give you something in one of our breaks, right? Any of our breaks. All cards ship always. Chargers are 54.95. Yeah, it's kind of taking your chances on trying to pull a helmet for the most part on that. Or a Herbert parallel is possible. Seahawks, 39.95. Got that Russell Wilson scope to look forward to if you grab them. And then Chiefs, 47.95. Same thing. You're kind of pushing for a helmet or a nice Patrick Mahomes parallel, right? All right. We'll save this bonus pack for the end because I think that's what the graph comes in. Although I think it's possible it could come out of an extra one could come out of here, but I don't think it's. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if it's enough retail. We like hobby stuff here, Already got some things to look forward to in this one, though, especially for a few of these teams. The red crystal parallels, I think that's what they're called, are an exclusive to the Mega Box. I think it's just to the Target Mega Box. So Walmart on some sets seems to have blue crystal parallels. I know that's the case on some basketball stuff. Missed them purples, though. I think Toys R Us used to get the purple parallels, didn't they? All right. And again, what comes out of these packs, we'll give you a little little food for thought on some of these teams. But once we show that auto, that is the end, my friend. All right. It's quiet in Facebook. No one's got some football to talk about. We seen some free agency signings already. Some I don't want to say bewildering because for these particular ones, like DJ Chark, and there was another one. I'm drawing a blank here on the name. I think it was another wide receiver. There's talent, and injuries are a factor. All right, so a lot of guys got hurt last year. Oh, there's another one for the Dolphins. This is a base Jalen Waddle, red crystal, to go with the two base rookies and stars guys. So now we're starting to build up a little value. That won't hurt so bad if you don't hit that mini helmet, right? That's what we try to do here. Again, it's not about me having the big hits. It's about not letting those hits be misses and you guys getting them. So let's try to make it happen. Allen Robinson. I think he's another one that just got signed too, right? I got to read some more free agency stuff. I had a crazy week last week, and I was kind of half paying attention to some of the football news out there. We got Devonta Smith for the Eagles. This is the All-Americans. So generally, Prism's great because you get the big name players, rookie players over and over again. You have their base cards, right, which those are the best. Then you have the Crusades, and then you have the All-Americans. But I mean, a nice parallel on a good rookie is still not a bad deal, especially if that rookie's Mac Jones. That's not terrible. Trey Lance again for the 49ers. Crusade. Ronald Jones II. Emir Smith-Marset. And then there's another Waddle. Now, we're not just waddling. We're walking tough with these Dolphins. All right. Kylan Hill. T. Higgins. Patrick Surtain. The second. And another Devonta Smith. All-Americans. Give that a little 1 cent love right there. Tom Brady. Deshaun Watson. It'll be interesting to see how things go with him over the course of the year. Seth Williams. Drew Brees is a silver. Definitely some 1 cent love for Drew Brees there. I feel like he's underrated. Caleb Farley, I believe that's the Titans. So we got his red crystal and his base. All about that base, right? So there we go. Twinsies. Darren Waller, Greg Rousseau, Surtain, James Robinson, Surtain again. He's racking up some cards here. Michael Carter for those Jets, Jets. Sam Darnold. And there's Michael Carter again, this time looking cool with a little ice parallel there. Pat Freiermuth. Jalen Rieger. And there's Freiermuth with a Crusade. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Aaron Rodgers. And not a bad silver there for Falcons. Kyle Pitts. Mac Jones. Again, just about out of time to grab any of the remaining teams left. Kadarius Toney. Got the Eagles, 62.95. Dolphins, 67.95. They already got a little puddle of waddles there. Chargers, 54.95. Seahawks, 39.95. There's a DK Metcalf to add to there. And the Chiefs at 47.95. Here comes the bonus pack. This individual was a 5th-round pick. Did not make the cut with the team that drafted him, which was the Colts, but this player is presently a part of the Green Bay Packers. So Sean Smith is going to be the first autograph. I'm sorry, Smith. Davis. I was looking at the card in front of me. Sean Davis, not Devonta Smith. Sean Davis going to be the first autograph of the break. So now we're going to pull these teams. But if you're still looking to get into a break tonight and this just wasn't what you were looking for, maybe baseball will be good. So we're going to just flip around the drip shop here. All right, we're going to take these guys out. And then we have another break that we're looking to do around 10:45. And that is going to be a half case of Heritage 2022 plus a bunch of Leaf products that are going to pump in an extra 28 autos, Leaf Metal Draft Jumbo, a Leaf Pro Set Metal, and 4 blasters of Leaf Draft that have 3 autographs apiece in them. So that is about to start showing up right now. Let's see. That. There they are. All right. And then hopefully we can do the second half of this case like within 24 hours. We'll get confirmations for if we ever split a case into multiple pieces, I always try to give an opportunity for those in the first part of the case to keep their teams for the second part. All right. I mean, it won't be, you won't have forever to decide, but you'll have, the opportunity to sleep on it tonight. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we'll go back. We'll do the rest of the cards. Well, let's open 2 of these boxes, 2 of these mini helmets. All right. Let's start with this TriStar one. We'll do the 2 regular ones first, and then we'll save the platinums for the very end. How's that sound? What do we got over here? So remember, when I talk and I ramble about best bang for your buck or what often comes out in these products, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. All right? Not trying to be crass, but I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. So right here in my hands, we have a 3-time Pro Bowl selection. 1970s All-Decade team. And as I said before, I wouldn't be surprised if 2 Cowboy helmets came out of this break because TriStar is based out of Texas. So we got Super Bowl. What's that? 12? Wait. I gotta double check. I'm not sure the tag and this match. This says Drew Pearson, but this looks like somebody else. Who's wore number 24 for the Cowboys? Yeah, Larry Brown is what I'm thinking too. Super Bowl, I think it's 30 MVP. Yep, Larry Brown. He was Defensive Rookie of the Year too. And had 3 interceptions for 105 yards in the 95 playoffs, along with 9 tackles. So Super Bowl 30 MVP. Yeah, so they put the wrong tag in there. It's Larry Brown, but obviously it's a Cowboy. So that's why if you read the fine print, it says this card is for identification purposes only. And sometimes it doesn't identify the right player. So we're just going to throw that out. How about them Cowboys? All right, second box. Leaf, also based out of Texas, right? So you see a lot of Cowboys in them too. Don't let those hits be misses. What do we got here? Well, this one is not a Cowboy. It's a Billy. A Buffalo Billy. Their speed variation, Billy Shaw. For the Bills. Dollar bills, y'all. And that's halftime. So I'm going to dance around like a cheerleader and sing In the Club, right? No. It's not your birthday. I mean, it might be, but it's not mine. Mine is in like 33 days. So feel free to send presents or just buy into our breaks and I'll buy myself something nice. How does that sound? Probably won't buy myself something nice. So I don't think I announced this on camera, did I? Lexi was accepted for the national team in her club. So they choose girls from, I think, 5 different states. And so now it's going to be questionable whether I show up to part or any of the national this year because I might be at the PGF Nationals in California. There's 35 elite level 10U teams that are going to be competing for the championships there. So congratulations to Lexi. And it's going to not be cheap for us to go out there. So don't let those hits be misses. Let them be travel expenses. How's that sound? Geez, I didn't even put them. This came out of this side of the box. Does that mean... No, I don't think we have a hit in there. I don't know. This is an auto. So, thanks. So far we've only opened those too many helmets, Jeremy. See that, Jeremy? So we got two Jeremys on Facebook right now. So we switched. If you need that card, let me know, and I'll send it to you. How's that sound? I'll take it out of the trash for now. If it makes it complete for you. I'm sure you've probably thrown yours out by now. See that? Somebody at TriStar was drinking, and they mixed up the tags. All right. Oh, that's interesting. Is that number? No. All right. All about that base, about that base. All about that base, and now we got a Chase, Claypool, Saquon Barkley, and Najee Harris for the Steelers. Yeah, that is a retail exclusive parallel there. Okay, cool. That's very funny too. That it just so happened that way. All right, I'm down for that. Then I can do what I do with the other ones and kind of tape it to the bottom so people lift up the helmet and they can know who it actually is. Although his handwriting was pretty clear, so I was just like, that's definitely not Drew Pearson. That looks like Larry Brown. Let's double check who the Super Bowl 30 MVP was. Hines Ward, Red Scope parallel. So Steelers racking up a few cards there. And Star-Studded Eagles pull. That's a miss. Devonta Smith for the other Red Scope. And then Russell Wilson, Airborne. Well, at least he got a couple Seahawks cards out of this. And again, we are going to be running about half an hour from now, right? Heritage. So remaining teams that are Heritage half case plus. I'm calling it number one because I expect us to have a second half to that break. I do. All right. Eric Stokes, Travis Kelce, Justin Fields with the rookie rush. Hopefully we'll find out who's keeping or dropping their teams quickly, and we can then tomorrow afternoon sell out the rest of the break. And tomorrow afternoon or evening, break it. I want to get through that one quick because there's a lot of cards to sort, and I want to get them out. So I had a rough week. At least I didn't end up in the emergency room with my face, but oh wow, yeah, Wilson autos are tough. Wilson, Metcalf, and Lockett. That is a nice pull. And that's the high risk, high reward of playbook right there. I do have one box available if anybody's looking to do a personal. One whole box of playbook this year. Last year I had two cases. One I bought on a secondary market, but one was allocated to me. And this year, one box. That makes me sad. How much is the playbook? Good question. And if you are interested in it, I can put it in the drip shop here. So just let me know. Nope, 449 on my Facebook post. It says 4,449, but that was a typo. 449 for the playbook box. Quiddy Pay. There's Brady. Gronk. And that is that. Yeah, and I like booklets personally, so I, kind of not impartial on that fact. Yeah, playbook booklets are nice. Especially, man, when you get like what do they call, Armory or something like that? We pulled some of those badass booklets in the past. Yeah, look at that. It's interesting. We've been having a lot of luck with this player on the retail side here. Hopefully that player starts getting some luck of his own. We got Gronk, Kelsey, Cornell Powell, and how about a star-studded scope of Trevor Lawrence? Awesome, cool. Playbook has, 4 cards in it, and they're all hits, I think. 1 booklet, 1 other autograph, and 2 relic cards. Is there a base card, too? I don't remember. It's kind of changed over the years. But there's 4 hits, definitely. Rams got this sharp little Kurt Warner. And stellar rookies, Zach Wilson for those Jets, Jets. Tom Brady, touchdown club. So we got Davis Mills, rookie rush. Travis Etienne, draft class. Amari Rodgers, not to be confused with Aaron Rodgers. Devonta Smith for the Eagles. Kellen Mond and Micah Parsons. And Michael Carter. That's the 3rd time we've seen that trio. Another, 3 of those guys. All 4 of them. That's the first Mac Jones base rookies and stars we've had. Not the first Mac Jones in this break, though. I believe you have the Rams and the Panthers. I'm pretty sure, yeah. If memory serves me correct, that's who you got. And there's a nice Davis Mills base card. Des Fitzpatrick, Tom Shady Brady. That's a wrap for rookies and stars. Last batch of cards here are going to be in this Prism box, so we at least got 1 more autographed card to go. And then the last 2 helmets is going to be platinum, so that usually gives you a little bit better, not just name selection, but the better variations. I mean, we did get a couple speeds right there, but I mean, we want some of those cool ones like the Eclipse and the ice and the chrome. So we got our autograph. We'll put that to the side. So again, we're not done after this break. We'll take a short break, right? An intermission. I'll send out a couple messages. You don't have to bore yourselves watching that. And then we'll pop on the next stream. And we're going to open Heritage. So that's gonna be a few minutes. Let's just call a spade a spade. 6 boxes of Heritage plus all that Leaf stuff in there. Going to provide 28 autographs. So, when we do breaks, I like to construct things that are fun. And Heritage is so underrated with all the cool short prints that you can get and all that good stuff. But hey, if you spice it up and you throw 28 autographs in there, now you got 34 hits. So even if you got a quiet night on Heritage, you can still pull something else. And, Heritage is all going to be your rookies, your star players, your players of the era that the design emulates. So it doesn't hurt to have some prospects in there and really complete the whole package there. So that's what we're going to do at approximately 10:45. Just clean up a little. I got a full garbage can over here. I got to send out a few messages, and then we'll have some fun with Heritage. If you're watching on Drip, the remaining teams are showing up here in the Drip shop. All right. So we got the Diamondbacks at $29.95. The Red Sox are $99.95. The White Sox are $79.95. The Padres $64.95, and the Blue Jays are $89.95. So again, oh, look at that. That's what you said. Target had Mosaic blasters a few weeks ago. Yes. I actually got a few of them. Target had some, and then Walmart did 2 reloads online. They went like that. I couldn't even get the max. Like, they just disappeared out of in like 2 seconds with the bots. But I had somebody that forwarded me a link. So that kind of stuff, that kind of lookout helps me out. And I snagged a bunch of boxes. I only got 4 left. I think I had 11. 4, 4, and 3, if I remember right. And 7 of them went today. So they go fast. At the shop. So we got Drew Brees, red ice. Javian Hawkins, Devonta Smith, Rondale Moore, Will Fuller. Oh, look at that, Mac Jones, and that's a base. Best bang for the buck. That is tough. Red Sox. You got Jaron Duran as a rookie in the Heritage product, and then Marcelo Mayer possible in the Leaf. So that has the best of both worlds. White Sox, you're looking at Berger and Sheets. So not super exciting, but Berger, I think, has a little upside. And then you got some prospect. Blaze Jordan could be in the Leaf. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if he's in all or maybe he's in some of the Leaf product. But it's very possible he's on the checklist. I'm pretty sure he's on Leaf Metal because I think we pulled a Leaf Metal of his. Leaf Metal draft. So Rondale Moore. And a base Mac Jones. Look at that. The red ice is the bigger one, obviously, but hey, we'll take all we can get when it's our team, right? Cam Akers, Greg Rousseau, Justin Herbert for them Chargers. I'll take that. So again, on the Drip Shop, it's first come, first serve. So if anybody's looking to pull that trigger, don't hesitate or someone might beat you to it. Jalen Hurts with the silver. That's not really honorable mention, but in Eagles country, this deserves a top loader in the store, that's for sure. Carlos Basham. Jarvis Landry. Sean Wade again. Trey Sermon. There's a base Rousseau. Josh Allen for the Bills. Rousseau again. He's Rousseau popular in these packs. Newman. He's playing this in Canadian Football League, I think, right? Jamie Newman. Kelsey. Trey Sermon, base rookie. Saquon. Newman. I think technically he would go to the Eagles. He's not retired, but he's not signed to an NFL contract. I'd have to check that out. Stidham might have dropped off the planet. Kyle Trask, who's got at least another year to wait with the silver. Chuba Hubbard, Trevor Lawrence, Crusade. Hilaire. And the final card here with our autograph. Dun, dun, dun. Chris Rumpf the second. And that is going to go to the Chargers. Had 1 sack and 19 tackles last year, a 4th-round pick. $118th overall. Now for sale. I guess there's not a lot of Chris Rumpf autographs out there either, right? That sometimes actually means something. All right, let's see what the other 2 helmets are. Let's do 2021 first. I don't know. Spidey senses aren't really tingling, but if we got a nice rookie in 2020, that would be a good way to end the break, wouldn't it? Oh, it's been a while since we've gotten one of these. All right, so we have a speed variation. It's been a while since we've gotten a speed variation, isn't it? Super Bowl champion, 8-time Pro Bowler, Pro Football still got that foul up. Pro Football Hall of Fame in the year 2000. For the Raiders, Howie Long. What's this thing? There's 5 helmets in this break. All right, got you for that, Jeremy. You got it. There's 5 helmets in this break, but this one isn't a mini. This is a full-size helmet, and it's going to the Chiefs. Oh, it's been a while since we got one of these treasure tickets. Tyreek Hill, full-size helmet, Chiefs. Is that a miss? Did I not sell the Chiefs? I don't remember. I feel like I mentioned them before. It is a miss. Okay. Well, that's going to go nice with the mini that was also a miss. Don't let those hits be misses. All right, don't let those hits be misses. All right, I'm good. Now we got 2020. That'd be too late now. You can buy the helmet. You can buy the redemption ticket. I got to figure out what it's worth, but probably rather redeem it before I did that to check the condition of it. But I don't have to. It's availability there. All right, what's in here? Well, earlier I had talked about the Cowboys and how I wouldn't be surprised if we had. I do have Instagram, yes. So, oh no, wait, no, I'm Marc-Down Entertainment on. I don't know. I gotta look at that. Yeah, Marc-Down Entertainment on Instagram. All right. So I said I wouldn't be surprised if we got 2 Cowboys. But they're not the only team that comes along frequently. There's actually probably about 10 of them that are really high probabilities. All right. And this team, we got somebody who was in both the College and Pro Football Hall of Fame, 5-time Pro Bowl selection, and this is going to give it away. He played in 4 straight Super Bowls. I think this is a step up from Billy Shaw on a speed, too. It's kind of hard to see there, but I think that matches up. Yeah, definitely. Thurman Thomas. It's hard to see through the plastic, but I can see the TH there. So it's got to be Thurman Thomas. I think they got this one right. All right. So old school Bills helmet there. So Thurman Thomas. So the Bills ended up with 2 helmets. Look at that. All right. And I don't think they were a super pricey team either. But a little bit because they had good odds on a helmet. And they got 2. Not bad. All right, so 5 helmets ended up coming out of this break. Let's do a quick recap, and then we'll get ourselves set up for Heritage, where there's 4 teams left. All right. The Bills got Billy Shaw and Thurman Thomas. One of those could actually pay some bills, right? Raiders, Howie Long. Speed variation, no inscriptions. And then we had Larry Brown on a speed variation with a Super Bowl 30 MVP. And then a full-size Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. So full-size autograph helmet. Not too shabby there. And then there were some cards in this break. And, I mean, honestly, you know, we got some decent value out of this one. So Mac Jones with a red ice. Some exclusive Red Scope parallels included some decent rookie names with Trevor Lawrence and Devonta Smith. And Trey Lance, who also had a few other cards. Mac Jones also had a couple of these, so, you know, they add up after a while. We had the base rookies and stars and the airborne. We also had some star players with the Red Scopes. So we had Russell Wilson. He also wasn't on an airborne. And Tom Brady for the Buccaneers. Wilson going to the Seahawks. Another Devonta Smith showing up as a red ice parallel. So the Eagles got a few cards there. Jalen Waddle with a short stack. I think there was like 5 of his cards, and red ice was one of them. Najee Harris with a purple parallel for the Steelers. Sean Davis auto for the Chargers. Kyle Pitts silver for the Falcons. Oh, I'm sorry. Sean Davis was not the Chargers. My fault. Chris Rumpf was the Chargers. Who the heck was Sean Davis to? Packers. Sorry about that. Packers, Sean Davis. Trask with a silver for the Buccaneers. And then Justin Herbert with the red ice. So there you have it. So hopefully I can get this done in 10 minutes where we can be back right on time for Heritage. I'm going to add them to the drip shop on the other post real quick. And then, again, we're going to sign off here, but we're going to come right back in about 10, 15 minutes, and we're going to bust Heritage. The Diamondbacks are available for $29.95. The White Sox are available for $79.95. Padres, $64.95. And the Blue Jays are $89.95. All right? So we'll be back in a few, ready to rip you new.